What is up, everybody? Good morning. It is Monday morning and we got a cool video coming at you guys right now. So today we're going to be comparing the stand-on mower to the traditional sit-down mower because I've had the stand-on mower for about 2 years and I've had a sit-down mower for 2 years. This is new, but I did have a sit-down before this mower. We're at the shop and I'm going to do this. I was just cleaning up a little bit, getting stuff ready, because I actually, guys, just ordered the new trailer about an hour ago. I went to the trailer place for custom trailers, ordered the new trailer. If you guys want to see the specs, if you're seeing this video within, you know, the first day of me posting this video, you can go to my Instagram, @StetsLawnCare, and it'll be up on my story, all the specs. But if not, if you guys don't catch it, if you're not an early watcher, then you gotta wait until about mid-February whenever I get the trailer. So it'll take about 8 weeks to build. Yeah, but I'm really pumped, guys. It's gonna be an awesome trailer. It's gonna just be good to fit the 36, the 48, and the 60-inch all on one trailer, plus the Honda, because I'm gonna get rid of that 30-inch Toro, guys. I really don't like it. And I'm gonna just we're gonna stick to Honda, commercial Honda mowers. So I'm gonna buy another new one at the beginning of next season. I got on here today, guys, to give my personal opinion and my personal, my experience with both mowers, a stand-on and a sit-down. And I just want to compare and contrast on which would be easier for you guys. So in case you're shopping, I know a lot of people are trying to get the year-end tax write-offs for 2020, because who knows what we'll have next year with a certain person in the office if they do get in. So yeah, guys, but I'm going to start, and I guess I'll go ahead and start with the right. So I'll put you guys up on the tripod. Bear with me, it was a little echoey in here. I was going to have you guys on the tripod, but it was really echoey, so it sounds better when I'm closer to the camera. And I did put the wind blocker, so it's gonna help with the echo a little bit. And you guys probably can't hear me that great from behind the camera, but we're gonna get this started anyway. So we got the right, sit down, stand on. Personally, I prefer the stand on because I've ran the stand on for about 2 years now. I prefer right stand-ons. I've tried other stand-ons, like I've tried the X-Mark, I've tried the Cub Cadet, I've demoed Skag before. Let's see. I've never tried a Toro stand-on, but I'm assuming it's the same as X-Mark. I love the rights. I love the control system, the quad controls. Right here, there's 4 levers to go, 2 to go backwards, 2 to go forward, vice versa. I love the 4. I feel like you have a lot more control than the single bar that's, just in the middle. And these are metal. I really like these. A lot more control, I feel like, over the single bars, but there's a lot of reasons why I like the stand-ons better than the sit-downs. And one of those reasons is productivity, because guys, if you are, if you have commercial accounts, if you have even houses, there's trash in it, you need to pick up the trash. It is a lot easier to just say you're mowing along there, you're going, and in front of you, piece of trash. So you have to stop it, blades are on, you click off the blades, you step off. Right, that's all you have to do. You pick up the trash, put it in the trash can, step right back on, PTO, you're back to mowing, right? That's why I like the stand-ons, because if you go to a sit-down, and this isn't just Toro, it's every sit-down in general, it's a lot harder on you. So you see a piece of trash, you're mowing along, you're mowing, there's a piece of trash in front of you. So you gotta put the arms to the side, put the parking brake on most of them, because if not, they will have a safety feature that kills it. You have to get up, hard on your knees, pick up the piece of trash, come up, come back. You gotta sit back down, and then parking brake, go back to mowing. So I feel like it's a lot harder to do that, and it takes a lot more work to just get a piece of trash, rather than if you're using a stand-on. It's harder on your knees, and especially I figured out that stand-on is way better on your back. No matter how much suspension your mower seat has, or how soft it is. Like, this is a really, really soft seat right here. And albeit I've never used this mower yet, it's brand new, haven't used it. But I'm ready to put it to the test. But against a stand-on, personally, I prefer this because it's way easier, way better on your back. You're not bouncing around all day. Your legs absorb the bumps and stuff that you hit. And what I like about these platforms is they're so springy. Like, you guys can see that. It's just super springy when you're on it. You can jump up on it, man. Because there's, on the right, so I don't know how other stand-ons are, but you see those little leaf springs down there, type deals? That's what brings back up. And then we also have a spring right there and right there. It really gives you really good suspension. And so it's really comfortable to ride on, when you hit a bump. You can kind of sturdy, you can get yourself ready for it. Where if you're on a zero turn, you start jumping around in the seat, you know. I know a lot of you guys have done that. And so yeah, that's another reason why I like the stand-ons. Now the stand-ons are awesome on hills, I can say that. This 48 freaking kills hills, man. Like this thing will take a hill sideways, you know. It's amazing what this thing can do. Now I've never used this. Now this mower, this Toro right here in particular, especially with these huge beefy tires, man, I mean, it might be able to handle hills better than this thing. But this one, the weight distribution is perfect on it, so it handles hills like a champ. But there's a lot more weight in the back than on this. But like I said, the weight distribution is key on this. It's perfect. So when you're on a hill, you know, I like to just go with, if I'm the hill's, you know, downhill, I'll kind of bend over like this and to evenly distribute my weight, and so it'll put more traction on this one and keep you uphill better. That's what I've learned. But like I said, this mower with these huge wheels, man, I don't think it'll be an issue for this mower with the wheels. I think it'll be crazy what the wheels, or the hills that it can take. And I will be doing a hill test pretty soon too, which will be really fun. I'm really excited for that. The tires on the sit down, I mean, look how beefy they are on this, especially this mower in particular, compared to this. You know, I feel like this one is gonna destroy the grass more. You know, it's gonna rut way quicker than this one will, because there's a lot more weight on the back tire. You know, the engine, you got the operator back there. When on this one, the engine's in the front, and just the operator weight is back here. So I feel like it is a lot less likely to rut as quick as a sit down mower, which is a lot heavier, has a lot more components. So I feel like, you know, the tires make a big difference. I mean, you can tell. See how much smaller they are in this one. Here is my point of view. So when I'm, you know, if I'm mowing along, you know, I have pretty good visibility right in front of me. I can see almost everything. I can even see in between the muffler, you know, where the muffler and the frame is. You know, I can see really good visibility from all angles, honestly. Now, if you're on a sit down, that visibility is definitely less, because you have this huge platform in front of you. You can't see as much. You know, you can't see what's right in front of you. You know, if you take your eyes off, you're looking up for a second, you look and, you know, you miss something right here, because, and it's under the deck already. Boom, you mow over a ball, you know, something hidden in the grass, a toy ball, whatever it is. So that's one of the big things, visibility. You know, you have way more, because you can't see behind you. You see that? Can't see behind you. It's really hard to see behind you, where as on a stand-on, behind you, all you gotta do is look behind you. Boom, you got it. You can see all around you. I really like that. Visibility is awesome. I have one con that I've had with this mower the whole time owning it, and it's really all I can think of. But with these stand-ons, standing for, you know, 8 hours a day, it can get tiring. Like if you're mowing a big yard, you know, like we have some pretty big properties, you know, 4 or 5 acres, and if you're mowing them, you're standing for like three hours straight, man. It does get pretty tiring standing that long, and you know, you want to go sit down for a second. That is the only downside to the stand-ons. So whenever you have a big property, you get tired easily. But on the, you know, most of the properties are small. They take, you know, average 15-20 minutes. So you know, then after that, you're standing, you get to sit in the truck till you go to the next yard. So it's really not that bad. Stand-ons generally seem to be a little bit cheaper than the sit-downs. I mean, it really goes from brand to brand. You know, this mower right here was about $9,000, right? But if you get, you know, you look at the sit-down mowers, you know, they go, you know, $10,000, $12,000. I've seen a $14,000 mower. I've seen a $20,000 sit-down mower, guys. I mean, it gets outrageous. And, you know, what you get with the stand-ons, I feel a little bit, they can be cheaper depending on what brand you get. You know, this Toro is starting at $6,000, but it is a homeowner's unit, so it's not a commercial, which is, you know, if this was a commercial 60-inch sit-down, easily $12,000, whereas the stand-on, you know, it's about $9,000–$10,000. I know that the right ZKs are like they're like $10,000–$11,000, so, but they still, I feel like, can be a little cheaper than that, and it's a lot better, a lot easier to use, I feel like. But that's just me, my personal preference after using the stand-on for 2 years and the sit-down for 2 years. But those are my main ones for the stand-on, so we can go ahead and get to the sit-down. And, you know, one of the things that I like about this is I can control the deck a lot. So here, let me show you. So with this stand on, you know, I can control this deck a lot more. You know, I guess you have more control of the deck. It's a lot easier because you're using your feet with a sit down mower. So, you know, say I'm mowing at like, you know, down in Oklahoma, we mow at 2.5. So let's say I'm mowing at 2.5, right? And I'm mowing, I see a tree branch or a tree stump that's in the ground, or like a root, you know? And so I'm mowing along, all I gotta do, lift that deck up, go right over it. Whereas on the stand-ons, I have to take my hand off, lift up the really heavy deck. That is a con of the stand-on, I will say. At least this one, the Wrights that have the engines on the deck. But you know, with that being on the deck, less breakdowns with the belts. So I can see that, but that's one thing. I mean, the deck's not that heavy, but the engine is on it, so it's a lot heavier than if it was a stand-on with the engine that's stationary to the frame. So I will say that is, I guess that's kind of a con with the stand-on, that right there. But that's one of the pros with the sit-down units, that you can, you know, move the deck up and down as you please if you're going over something. With the sit-down units, you can get really, really comfortable seats, I will say. Like I've seen Exmart mowers, even Toro mowers with really comfortable seats, and they have like air ride suspension. Like on a semi-truck, it's really neat. It's really neat what these companies are coming up with. They're really, really making life great for us long guys. They got Cadillac grade, you know, features on these mowers, which is insane. It's on a lawn mower. That's why I always thought it was cool. But on the zero turn, you will also have rollover protection, whereas on the stand-on you won't. I mean, you can just jump off the stand-on, but on the zero turn, you have that rollover protection, the extra protection in case you do. Knock on wood, this doesn't happen, but in case you do flip, you will have this rollover protection to help you. And we should, I mean, guys, we should be using this more. We don't really have hills in Oklahoma, but other places I've seen guys using it. And I really think it's a great thing that they added this, especially on this mower, which is a homeowner mower. I think it's neat that they added a rollover protection on it. Really, really cool. Guys, that's really my take on it. That's all I can think of right now off the top of my head for the, you know, the pros and cons of the sit down versus the stand on. You guys, I know that you guys have a lot more. So if you guys would, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you know, what you prefer, why you prefer it. Let me know if I missed any of the pros or cons for either unit. I know I missed a lot, but that's just what I can think of off the top of my head. And you know, kind of in a rush here. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. We will have another one pretty soon. I'm excited to start using this sit-down mower more. Haven't used a sit-down mower in about 2 years. Yeah, 2 years the last time I used a sit-down mower. So we got this, we're gonna be trying it out. I'm excited. But anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. You guys will be seeing this on Christmas week. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you guys all have a good holidays. Hope you stay safe. Hope you have a good New Year's also, but I'll see you before New Year's anyway. But all right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace.